The way the story goes is that when I was a baby, we left China on a boat at night. So I was born in China, but have never seen China. We landed in Los Angeles, and the whole family moved to Chicago by train. I grew up on 22nd Street, amazing place. In the summertime, everybody's out playing. The parents are sitting out on the steps because there's no air conditioning. And Chinatown was the only home I knew. There's 7 of us, right, total. And along with my parents, we lived in this garden apartment, which is like, I can't even imagine how small it is. Right? It's family tradition that we're artists, right? My family is all about the arts and music, because the environment was provided from the get-go that it's okay to do artwork. You know, whether you make it professional or not, it's okay to do them. It's okay to play scale every day. No one complains about playing scales. So the environment was there for us to grab this or not grab it. But everyone in my family could either play an instrument or could do artwork, or both. I decided to be an artist when I enrolled at Eastern Illinois University in 1976. I said, I'm getting away from Chicago. I mean, it's growth, right? Personal growth, maturity, you know, that's what creates these concentric circles, is growth. Without growth, you stay in that circle. And I see too many people stay in the circle and be satisfied with it. And I was never satisfied with staying anywhere. I was told in the profession that it would be a death sentence not to have a style, a particular style. And I just never did. I was never attracted doing one thing. I think that an artist should be exploratory. I got an email from an environmental designer that worked for the city. And they told me, Rich, there's money here if you want it, but it's for a mural. They said, well, you have to finish by last week of June. Now, I had never done a mural, but I was never afraid of any tasks. My personality would never tell me to say no to anything. First of all, I think I understand about ratios, that if I do 10-to-1 ratio, I can create a very tight sketch at home and make sure the composition is exactly right. And then I start drawing using the grid with a broad brush and acrylic paint. So it would dry instantly. I said, Monkey King seems to be pretty interesting, so I started with that. And at times I would go into sketching to sort of get the composition done. The routine is come in, 8 o'clock in the morning, take my paint out from the garbage bin, pull the tarp out, and the staff would come out and greet me and help me fill the water for brushing the brushes. They're just the most amazing staff. I'm trying to embed myself in Chinatown because that would help me do this piece of art when I can't explain why. I just knew that I need this. I need to get back in to meet the people that been in my life, you know, since the 60s. It was so hot. It was 90 plus every single day. So by 3 o'clock, I'm exhausted, right? People would bring me water. Neighbors, friends would bring me water in the course of a day, ice water, right? My passion doing this piece of artwork outweighed any of the outside interference, including the weather. It was so hot. A lot of people that I didn't know would come and watch me paint and just walk away without saying anything because they don't know me. But even that is incredible experience to have passbyers just stop and watch you paint for a while and then move on to their regular business. The experience is far greater than the artwork I produced. When anybody that look at the mural would get some kind of attachment, if you're Chinese, especially in Chinatown, they have a connection with that particular culture. Not necessarily they're opera lovers, they were iconic actors of the Chinese opera. One is the male warrior is called Guan Gong, and the female is a warrior too. The Monkey King is the one that's most acrobatic, and I think that when I was doing the mural, that people come to appreciate not only the artwork, because I think that may be a little over their head, but the subject matter. My father was at his height of his career as an opera composer and a band leader. He was doing nightclubs, he had a radio show, he was on top, and he left. What happened after that was a bit tragic because he was lost in America. How he found opera, I don't know. It's a very rare art form. It's very connected to the culture and heritage. That's why I thought it was fitting that the subject matter on the mural was the Chinese opera. I think that was just fitting to not only honor him, to honor our family's legacy in the arts, on a piece of artwork that could outlive me. A piece of artwork that the museum appreciated because it brought a lot more attention to the museum. And what better than a tradition, a Chinese opera tradition that has been in our culture for thousands of years.